When you think of Rio, you immediately think of its stunning beaches. They are the city's wondrous and carefree backyard, a playground that's open to all, offering endless enjoyment from sports to just relaxing and basking in the glorious sunshine. Copacabana and Ipanema are two of the most famous beaches in the world, and in the adjoining neighbourhood is the Jockey Club Brasileiro, home to the Rio Open 2016. And first up today on the newly named Guga Kuerten court is the last first-round match. Jo-Wilfried Tsonga was up against world number 338 and Brazilian Thiago Monteiro. But sometimes rankings count for little, and it was the home favourite that took the early initiative.
He's finally done it.
Monteiro went on to take the first set, but the world number 9 fought back in the second when his forehand started to warm up.
Punished by Tsonga as he arrives at set point.
He went on to take the second set and was now looking the favourite, particularly as this was Monteiro's first ever ATP World Tour event. But the crowd were right behind their man and he seemed inspired by the occasion. At 4-all in the decider, it looked like the tide had turned and a dream start seemed on the cards. And one game later, that dream became reality as the 21-year-old knocked out the 12-time ATP World Tour winner, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga.
Rio de Janeiro will rise up because Goliath has fallen.
The next match on was a round 2 match between Dominic Thiem and the Argentinian Diego Schwartzman. The Austrian captured his 4th ATP World Tour title last week in Buenos Aires, and things were looking good for him here in Brazil at the end of game 11.
Perhaps the best shot of the match so far, and he saves it for the most crucial moment.
He might not have been on top form in the early part of this game, but he was doing enough, and an unforced error by Schwartzman handed Thiem the first set.
He's been a little bit leggy in the opening set here, Dominic Thiem, but that might make it all the more sweeter for him.
In the second set, he started to find a bit of rhythm with his backhand.
Every aspect has improved since the start of this match for Thiem.
But Schwartzman fought back to level things up, and then once again the rain came and the players departed. When they returned, they both held their serve, but at 5-all, Thiem seemed to go up another gear.
1 second, he's just not present, seemingly worn down from his title run last week. Then flashes of his brilliance.
The 22-year-old is being talked about as one of tennis's next big stars, and he'll be going through to the last 8 here after a 7-5, 7-5 victory.
Dominic Thiem struggled at times, but it's all about the W, and he gets it.
David Ferrer was due on court next, and he did make it on, but no more than that. The rain then came down and off they went before they'd even hit a ball, and that was it for the night as it continued to pour down. So we'll see the reigning champion on day 4 in his match against Albert Ramos Vinolas.